Hello again. If you've seen some of my other videos on the channel, you'll know that I'm quite a fan of something called Kickstarter, which is a platform for entrepreneurs, for want of a better word, to pitch an idea about a product and then you crowdfund it, for want of a better word. So you pledge and you get an item normally there before it goes on release to the general public, and often at a good price. You'll also know that I buy a lot of stuff on it, and one of my main complaints, I guess, is that it can take an awful long time for some of these products to arrive. And this is one of those products. So I paid for this probably 8 months ago. I think it was due to ship in April. It's now August. By the by, the product has arrived, and what is it? So I do quite a lot of work in different applications, and one of the things that I wanted to get for some time was additional screens for my laptops. I've already got them, but they're physical screens. I have to lug them around, disconnect them and so forth. So this thing is I think it's called Aceele, but it's sold as well, actually, strange enough, they sell it as a quad screen. This has got two screens. There are different derivatives. One screen, so that gives you the 2 on your laptop. This will give me the 3, and I think they call it a quad because you can connect a fourth screen to the device as well. But this gives you effectively triplets, using the maternity phrase that I use quite regularly as I work in the maternity department. I've not opened it yet. Well, I've opened the lid, that's about it. You will see that there's stuff on the end, I hope. But basically there are different derivatives. I couldn't really afford the 4K ones, so these are the HD, the 1080s. And also, having just got this, I'd forgotten I'd actually got it on order. I bought myself a new laptop, which is a 17.3 laptop. I'll be reviewing that a little bit later. And then I read the specs again when this arrived, and this only supports up to 16.3, I think, inch. So that's a bit of an issue for me, but that's my problem. I'll sort that out. So first things first, it comes in a really nice packaging, as you can see. I think that's quite nice. It does, worryingly, I guess, come with one of these, but at least it comes with one of those. So clearly it's come with a UK adapter there. And for backers on Kickstarter, you get a case. Not a standard case, but so what? It comes with a free case. It has instructions on it. It's not tricky to do, so I'm told. As I say, I'm only just literally unboxing this. I haven't tried it yet. But you sort of fold it out, fold it back on itself, and then you open the screens. So nice, straightforward instructions to follow. User guide, and then the device itself. And some cables, and again, because I got it on Kickstarter, I've looked at the project. Let's take the main vent out, that's that, and then basically you get cables, which, so I'm told, HDMI and so forth. I should point out that it's not just 2 screens, it's also a dock, which you have various connections to. So I understand. Oh look, you've got another one of those as well, so I'm not quite sure why I needed the 2, because that's well, that's clearly an American one, so c'est la vie. But and some HDMI. No, these are just USB cables, but by the by, HDMI I have anyway, so not a problem. So first appearance of this thing, firstly, not particularly heavy. I'm not sure exactly what the weight is, but if you want to know, have a look on the Aceele website and you'll see. It's got a little back on it. It does work with Windows or Mac OS, and hopefully you can see there's a little switch on there to choose between the 2. It's got little buttons on it, which I'll explain once I get this thing up and running. It's got little plastic tabs here as well. My understanding is that those 2 little bits do that, and then somehow, oh, there it goes. There we are. I don't want to break it. but clearly the screens come out from either side, and it's got little plastic tabs. Oh, it's a whole screen protector. So I'm not going to do any unboxing till I know what I'm doing, because after all this weight I don't want to break it. But there it is, and I'll do a review once I've got it up and running, probably with another laptop. So there you are. So that's it. Come back and have a look at the video once I've got it up and running. And again, thank you. Oh, by the way, there are 4K versions. As I say, these are the 1080s. I think I paid about 200 and something pounds, 220, 230. These are not unique. If you go on to places like Amazon, you'll see that they've got dual screens, even treble screens, I believe. But this one seemed to have some unique points, little buttons that allow you to flip through various bits, and the docking bit on the bottom. So anyway, I'll get back to you in due course, and thanks for watching my channel as always. Please subscribe and spread the word. Okay, so following on with my unboxing of the Aceele Quad triplet screen. If I'm honest, the instructions were okay, but I did not see anything that said you had to install a driver, which is fine. I mean, it came up. So when I plugged the screens in, it came up saying something like a USB CD drive or something. And I just assumed that it had mistaken the plugging in of the screens as another device. By the by, after a little while, I did kind of work it out that if I double clicked it, it installed a driver, because without that driver, it simply didn't work. And I tried a few things. I was also a bit confused because the video shows people using a power block, and indeed, as you saw with the unpacking, if you saw that, it comes with a charging thing. Not really sure why you need that personally. I'm sure it will come to mind when I start using it in earnest. But by the by, it is now working, and I have to say, my 17-inch screen, bearing in mind that the product says it will support up to a 16.5-inch screen, actually kind of fits. So as you will see, it's a bit snug, if I'm honest, but as you can see, it's all there. The little driver, which is on the desktop, so over there's the little bit of software that gets installed once you work out that that's what you have to do, and then the screen behaves itself. This is my new laptop, by the way, so again I'll be reviewing that, but the screen behaves well enough, and you can pick up things, move them around, and do whatever you would normally do with a quad screen. So again, if I go into the browser, and you can see you can pick up things and move them around as you would expect to do in any multiple screen. It's all right. I mean, for the price, I think it's pretty reasonable and easy to use. I haven't used the buttons very much yet because they've got little orange buttons where you can't see them because my 17-inch screen is hiding them. So that is one drawback, but they do provide little shortcuts for doing screenshots and whatever else you've got. Also didn't actually identify them in the right order, but I'm sure if you know how to use Windows, there you can go in and change that. So if I go to my settings and choose display, so where are we? System display. As you can see, you can pick them up, move around. Clicking identify will show you which screen is which. Luckily, I do have a smaller laptop, which will give me the ability to use those buttons. But overall, not bad. Bit fiddly to start with, as I say. Just remember, if it comes up and you get one and it says install that driver, then install it. After which it seems to work fine. So I've disconnected it and reconnected it, and it automatically did everything it needed to without having to install that driver every time, because that would get rather annoying. So that's it. This little laptop I will be, well, little 17.3 inch laptop I will be reviewing later as well, because I decided I wanted a cheap laptop. Normally go for branded ones, but I didn't. I went for one of these, which we will discuss later. But that's it, short and sweet, and that's the lot. So thank you again for getting onto my channel and finding out about all my gadgets. That's it, over and out from the triplets and me.